Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. It seems this format for recording has been taken kindly and you guys are actually enjoying this form of medium a lot better and think it's better to have it this way. So let's keep this theme going. It kind of keeps it a little more personal as well. But we do finally have confirmation that Avowed is being pushed over to February. And I actually thought it'd be in January, but it is actually getting pushed to February. And I think this is okay. This actually makes sense. There's a lot of games coming between now and December for Xbox within 2024. It makes sense for them to actually push one or two games out. I'm surprised it's only one game and not maybe two, but do you know what? It's okay because some of the games coming in between aren't for everyone, especially the September outings at the moment. But let's get into it. Let's see exactly what's coming along, what's going, and see where everything is. So if you do enjoy this content, do consider hitting a like, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell to stay up to date with all content I release. If you want to support me further, you can do that through my YouTube membership by clicking on that join button directly below this video to become a member, and you can get access to videos like this earlier than anyone else. You can hit that super thanks if you really enjoyed that video, and of course you can always support me through my Patreon. But that being said, let's get on with the actual footage. And if we click this over here, you can see that on the right hand side it says Xbox are saying so many games coming, as such we're moving Avowed to February 18, 2025 to give players backlogs some breathing room. That's how many games Xbox has coming. And we're going to get into that picture in a little bit. Stay tuned for more from our games across Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda, and Xbox Game Studios at Gamescom, including our August 23rd live stream for a look at Avowed. So we're going to get a deeper look at Avowed on August the 23rd, so we'll definitely be reacting to that. But this is the big one over here, right? This is what it's all about. And if we're just looking at these dates, you've got August the 26th for World of Warcraft. Again, if you're not interested in these, there can be a little bit of a lull. You've got September 4th for Age of Mythology Retold. You've got September 24th for Ara History Untold. Again, these three games here are very subjective, especially with, I think, Ara being PC only. October, you've got Diablo. This is when it really starts to kick in. So October the 8th, you've got the Diablo Vessel of Hatred. October the 25th, you've got Call of Duty Black Ops. At least the campaign should appeal to most people. November the 19th, you've got Flight Simulator 2024. Then a day later, you've got, where is it? It's not actually here. But a day later, you've got Stalker, which has been officially given a November 20th date. Not sure why it's not here, but it should be. So Stalker is actually being released on November the 20th. And then in December, you've got Indiana Jones, so that hasn't officially been given a release date. Shattered Space is actually supposed to land in September, so that should be cool. So that can actually fill that bit of void in. And Towerborn, I suspect, is going to just trickle in between these as a filler game. It's not gonna, Towerborn is supposed to be really, really good, and from what I've seen, it looks pretty damn amazing. But, everything that I've seen, these ones over here are like the major sellers. This one is there to just keep it filled in with the content and keep it going. And then we look at 2025, and they've already got 4 big games now for 2025. They've got in February 18th, officially confirmed because the game is pretty much done, ready to go, almost Avowed. Then you've got, for 2025, you've got South of Midnight, which we were talking about. You've got Doom, the Dark Ages already confirmed. You've got Fable, and there's Perfect Dark as well. That's supposed to be landing next year as well. So these are all really, really big games that, will fill up the catalog really, really nicely. Now, I've already started to see people talking and saying how the fact that Avowed has been pushed out means that, the studio's being closed down and people are about to lose their jobs and all this and all that. And I think it's absolutely ludicrousy that people are even contemplating this sort of communication. I just don't get it, right? I just don't get it. when you're looking at the actual lineup of games coming, the one thing you don't want to do during that window is to overcompensate and release too many games at once, because that will basically cannibalize the sales. I know people want all the games to come out instantly, even if they're not going to play it, they don't care. But the problem here is that if you're on Game Pass, chances are you're not going to be buying those games, right? But on PC, they are going to be buying those games. And if you release, let's just hypothetically say, Diablo, Call of Duty, Indiana Jones, Shattered Space, all at the same time, all in the same month, people can't buy every game. So they're going to have to pick one of the four. And at that point, the one, even if they wanted 2 or 3 of those games, they can only pick one. But if you space it out well enough, then they can actually pick up more than one game. They can pick up multiple games throughout the course of that final quarter and give the game a better chance to succeed. At the end of the day, these games do need to make money. So for me, Avowed being pushed out to February is a wise decision. Do you remember, like, ages ago, I actually said that Avowed was going to be pushed out? Either Avowed or Indiana Jones. And there was that dude, I can't even remember his name anymore because I blocked him from my YouTube channel because he was being such a toxic prick, that I actually turned around and said, he was having a go at me and saying that I was being negative when I was saying this. But from ages ago, I said this was going to happen, and it has. What I am actually surprised about is the fact that it's only one game that's being pushed out, right? But when you're looking at the games coming for Xbox, if you remove World of Warcraft, Age of Mythology, and Ara, I think Age of Mythology might be on Xbox, but Ara and WoW is not. So Shattered Space will go into September. Maybe Towerborn will actually go into August. There's also supposed to be an August update for Starfield, if that is correct, to bring buggies. But let's just go with the assumption that August has got that small update for Starfield. Then September brings the Shattered Space. Then Diablo comes in October. Call of Duty in October. Flight Simulator in November. Indiana Jones in September. That's a pretty full month, even if you do take out Ara and World of Warcraft. I haven't even added in Stalker, which they left out. So Stalker's supposed to be landing a day after Flight Simulator, which makes a lot of sense because not everyone is going to be into Flight Simulator, but a lot of people are going to be into Stalker 2. So they are so contrasting games that it just doesn't matter. The market that Flight Simulator is appealing to should, in theory at least, or realistically, be completely different to the market that's interested in Stalker 2. I think this is amazing. Xbox is doing absolutely phenomenal. They are finally, they've set themselves up to be able to deliver a cadence of 4 games, and this is like what we're looking at in 2025, right? They've already got those 4 AAA games that they promised. I reckon they're going to have at least 6 for next year, but then we're looking at 2026, and you've got the likes of, Blade, you've got the likes of Gears E-Day. I'm assuming there's going to be a new Halo. These are big titles already just sitting there that are going to come out with the next generation Xbox to actually deliver that amazing launch that they've been trying to do for the past 2 generations. They flopped with the launch on the Xbox One. The Series X launch was also a colossal disaster. So hopefully now, with the stars aligning and we've got massive games with really good lineup coming, all of these games are day one Game Pass Ultimate, right? You cannot go wrong. I mean, for those people saying that Xbox is doing horrible or they're so bad, looking at their financials and the consoles, underperforming in sales, clearly Microsoft has a bigger picture in getting people to play these in more places than one. That is Satya's dream. Satya wants everyone to play these games on Xbox, PC, and cloud. So that's going to be a thing. But I do believe that, 25 is already looking really good, right? Wouldn't you agree that? I mean, we're in 24 still, but 25 is looking like a banger already. Avowed, Fable, Perfect Dark, Doom, South of Midnight, and then we're looking at 26 with Blade, Halo, Gears E-Day, probably a Forza as well. I mean, the lineup is amazing. The games are flowing, and don't forget, this is just Xbox games, right? You've got other games landing as well. In January, you've got Monster Hunter Wilds. You've got, it's crazy. You got Sonic Generations X Shadow coming as well this year. Do I need to say more? Xbox is absolutely killing it right now. They are killing it. Where we are swimming in games that are, the floodgates that are about to open for Xbox and just pour in the gaming. What are the competitors doing? What, just Astrobot? Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for Astrobot, but just Astrobot? PlayStation blew its load during the first 3 months of the year, and that's it. And if anything is, big, if all things being equal, if the rumors are actually true, which there is no confirmed substantiating rumor for this, it's just tinfoil hatting. In August, Helldivers 2 is supposed to be announced for Xbox as well, day one on Game Pass. Now, I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know. But can you imagine if that also lands as well? There has never been a better time to be an Xbox enjoyer, right? There has never been a better time to be in love with your Xbox and enjoy the games, whether you play it on your console or your PC or through the cloud. Xbox gaming and Xbox customers and Xbox gamers are eating good. And that's all I have for you for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that discussion. What game are you excited to the most? What are you looking forward to? How do you feel about Avowed being pushed out to February to kind of bridge that gap a little bit? I assume they didn't want to release it in January because of Monster Hunter Wilds. That kind of makes sense. So how do you feel about, Avowed being pushed to February, and then just the lineup already here with and this doesn't even, if you're looking at this screen right now, this doesn't even include Stalker 2, which will be landing in November the 20th. 2 days before my birthday, by the way, in case anyone wants to stop by the stream that I should be doing. And who knows, maybe we'll do like a subathon on my birthday to see how long I can stay awake and continue gaming all day and night. There's enough games here at the moment for me to be able to game until the next morning or further, right? So let's see how that goes. All I can say is it's a great time to be an Xbox customer. And, I'm seeing a lot of positivity going around. And this picture that Xbox just posted, right? This one that we just looked at, this one right here, it's the first time I'm seeing a lot of Xbox players, super excited, super enthusiastic, and that is what we want. We want to see people enjoying video games again and not just trolling for the sake of console wars. What can I say? Anyway, if you've enjoyed the content, do hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell to stay up to date with all content I release. If you want to support me further, you can become a YouTube member by clicking that join directly below. You can get content like this earlier than anyone else. And if you want to support me further, you can support me through my Patreon. All the links in the description below, including my Twitch links and, of course, my other YouTube channel where I cover, my kids are covering other gacha games at the moment, and I am covering that with them, but we are looking to expand into other games as well, not just gacha, but at the moment, check it out. You might enjoy it. Shameless plug. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.